Well, Charlie doesn't get much bigger than this in the Hot 30 studios. Well, actually, I tell a lie. We're at his hotel because he's not very
Even
well
better.
today. Justin Bieber, thanks so much
Thank
for coming
you
on.
so much for having me.
We're so glad you're here in Australia. You must be overwhelmed by yesterday. 4,000 fans or more turned up.
Yeah.
It's
Was
like
it
the
that many?
Beatles.
I saw 10 or 20 people there. Was it really? Was it 4,000?
No, I mean, I'm just having fun. I'm really glad that I could come over to Australia and have so many fans. It was definitely a warm welcome.
Yeah, they're pretty warm and crazy, I'd say.
Yeah.
Charlie's very warm. Look at you. You're so excited. I've never seen Charlie this excited.
Aww.
Well, I think you're very talented. I love
Thank
your
you.
singing.
And I think you're very adorable.
Oh, thanks.
See, it goes back. Charlie loves flirting with all the guests, Justin. I got to
nice.
apologise.
Oh, my God. Paige, seriously.
Now, how do you find the Australian fans in general? Do they compare well to the ones in the States and
For,
Canada?
for sure, everybody here has been very supportive and very, very, like I said, warm welcoming. And I'm really glad that I could come here.
You know what? You've spent most of the day in bed because you're not feeling so well. What does Justin do in bed? Is there DVDs, PlayStation?
Well,
room
actually,
service?
today, I just really was sleeping all day, trying to get rest and trying to fight off this flu or whatever I have.
Now, I've got to ask you about this. This is incredible. You performed at the White House for Barack Obama, Michelle, and the kids.
Yes.
What was that like? It must have been crazy.
It was pretty amazing. I'm really glad that I got to do something so special, and, I'm definitely going to remember it for the rest of my life.
Absolutely.
Tell me, who has more security, you or the president?
I think the president still.
Just
Just a
He's
by a
got, like, two
little
more
bit.
guys.
He's by two more people.
Yeah.
Ian, he's pretty big.
Hey,
Yeah.
Justin, the last thing we want to do is hog you because our listeners have been so excited for the last couple of weeks that you're coming on the show. So
Yes.
can you stick around for just a minute? We've got a bunch of listeners on the line who want to ask you a question, okay?
Cool.
All right, your questions for Justin Bieber right after this on the Hot 30 Countdown. It's the Hot 30 Countdown with Charlie and Paige. We're here with Justin Bieber. Thanks so much for coming on, man.
Thank you very much for having me.
I know you're a busy man and you're not feeling so good today, so let's
No.
get straight into some of our listeners' questions
All
for
right.
you. I believe we've got Samantha in Tempe, New South Wales on the phone. Samantha, you're on the air
Hi.
with Justin Bieber.
Hi, Justin.
Hey, Samantha, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I've got a question for you.
Okay.
How does it feel to be Usher's protege?
It feels great. I'm really glad that I'm able to work with Usher and have his feedback, and he's basically like my mentor. He's
Right.
great.
Totes. Do you feel any pressure from being his protege?
Not really. He's just like one of my buddies now. It's not really any pressure.
Totes. Thanks.
Thanks
No
for the call,
problem.
Samantha. We've got Jasmine in Melbourne on the phone as well. Jasmine, you're on the Hot 30 right now with Justin Bieber.
You love tweeting Chuck Norris quotes. What's your favorite quote and why?
My favorite Chuck Norris quote is, Jesus can walk on water, but Chuck Norris can swim through land.
I love you, Justin.
You're a Chuck Norris fan? Did you,
Yeah.
you grew up on a bit of Walker,
Oh,
Texas
yeah.
Ranger and all that kind
that
of stuff?
guy's a beast.
He is a machine.
That's a good
I love
machine.
Chuck Norris.
We've
Hey,
got Danielle in Ivanhoe. Danielle, are you there?
Hey, Justin, do you have a celebrity crush?
Hey, do I have a celebrity crush? Yeah, Beyonce.
Oh, me too.
Really?
I love her.
She's
Oh,
awesome.
my God. I cried at her concert.
Really? She's great.
and Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris, too.
I think we got time for one more question. Jacqueline is in Victoria. Jacqueline, you're on the air with Justin Bieber.
Hey, Justin, my name's Jacqueline, and I would like to ask you, all celebrities around the world tweet about how much they love you. Have you ever had a bad celebrity encounter?
Not really. No one's really been really bad to me. Everyone's been pretty nice and pretty supportive.
Justin, on behalf of all of your Australian fans, I'd like to say thank you so much for coming. You are amazing, and I hope you enjoyed each day and leave knowing that you put smiles on so many faces.
Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart.
Thank
You know,
you.
this is where normally I would wrap up the interview, but I think Jacqueline just did a better job than I could ever
She-
do.
No, I
she
think
did.
Yeah.
She summed it all up.
What she said. Justin Bieber,
Ditto.
thank you so much
Thank
for coming
you
on
very
the Hot
much
30.
for
Great to
having
see
me.
you.
Thank you.